Hi guys, so this video is going to be a little chat with you guys about veganism. I became a vegetarian when I was about 14 years old. Until I was 17, I just didn't really understand why people were vegan. I thought they were extreme, kind of preachy and stuff, because vegan tend to have a bad reputation. We tend to be seen as very extreme, very patronizing, judgmental, violent, aggressive. I don't think it's true at all. We're not like that. When I turned about 17, I kind of realized that maybe dairy industry and the egg industry were not that great, not that clean. To put it simply, dairy industry is part of the meat industry. The veals are killed because of dairy industry. I don't think it's right for a female to be raped, put pregnant. When she gives birth to her baby, the baby is taken away and killed first to eat it. We milk her until she has no milk anymore, and then she's raped again, and that's a vicious circle that never ends. Well, it ends when she's too old, and then she goes to the slaughterhouse as well. This is not right, this is not good, and that's the simplest and the most obvious reason why you should become a vegan. Also, just for your health, everyone wants us to think the opposite, but dairy products are not good for you. They're not meant for you. Why, once you're a grown-up, would you still eat and drink milk or the milk-based products of another species? We are the only ones to do that. We're not meant to do that. It's really disgusting, and milk is just gross when you think about it. And as a feminist, I feel it's helpful to take advantage of the female capacity to give birth that way. As a human being with a heart and a brain, I think it's just disgusting. As for the egg industry, it's basically the same. The baby chickens who are male are useless, so they're killed when they're really young, and most of the time chickens are like hens are not really well treated. That just sucks. I became a vegan about 1 year ago. At first I thought it would be really difficult, but it turns out it wasn't that difficult. I am French, so I live in the country of cheese. I've eaten cheese all of my life. I used to eat cheese at breakfast, lunch, a little snack during the afternoon, for dinner, so I love cheese and the French pastry. It's not like it was super easy for me to do that. It was part of my culture, it was part of my daily habits, it was part of my education. But you know what, I thought with my brain and I decided for myself what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to participate in that, so I stopped buying such products. It's simple. Don't buy eggs anymore, don't buy milk, don't buy yogurts, don't buy cheese. And most processed products will have egg or milk, like chocolates, cake, what else, many things really. It was really good for my health because I stopped eating those products which were not really good, which had a lot of chemicals in them, lots of different ingredients that I didn't want to put in my body, and lots of transformation that I didn't have any control on. I started buying much more kind of pure basic products, and I do everything myself now, which is much healthier, much tastier. And I know it just feels great to cook. There are so many products with milk and eggs in it. Some of them you don't even think they would have something like that in them, but they do. So you have to be extra careful sometimes. The thing which is the most difficult, in my opinion, is the social life. But there are always solutions to that. You can invite people over, you can cook with people, you can do great vegan picnics, and they're really delicious. You can go to vegan restaurant. Just tell people when you're invited, I'm a vegan, so I don't eat that, but if you make a salad, it's great, and I can bring a cake or something, Just make it easy for people to participate and to not feel pressured by your choice. Be positive about it so that people feel positive about it as well. As for the changes and stuff, I do feel amazingly better. I used to feel kind of bloated and fatty and really kind of disgusting inside sometimes. Now I feel clean, I feel fresh, I feel energized. I just feel really better. So even my skin has improved. So I felt like I was really happy being a vegetarian, and that was enough. I was doing my part, the job. But in fact, no. And if you're a vegetarian, I'm pretty sure that you don't want to eat dairy products and eggs, because it is just the same really. And it might sound really difficult to give up on eggs and delicious omelets and cakes, but there are so many different ways to replace those products. Just for milk, you have almond milk, soy milk, oat milk, rice milk. There are some rice yogurts and soy yogurts which taste just the same. I will admit that for cheese it's definitely a good buy, because vegan cheese doesn't taste like cheese. And for eggs in cakes or stuff like that, you can use many different kind of things to replace them, and there are so many vegan cakes that are delicious, vegan pizzas, vegan crusts and stuff. It's, you know, you're basically not saying goodbye to many things, just transforming your diet quite drastically. I agree with that. But that's for the best, for you, for the planet, for animals. Don't be afraid. I used to be really afraid, like I was like, that's a bit extreme, that's scary. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna eat and stuff? But in the end, no, it's not. I can assure you that the very simple products that nature gave us, fruits, grain, vegetables, cereals, herbs, everything, it's more than enough for us to create an abundance and diversity of foods that are delicious and healthy and good for all living beings on this planet, which is really important because we are just a small part of this world. We are not the kings and the queens of the world, and we need to respect other living beings. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I would gladly help you on this way to veganism, and I will talk to you soon, guys. Bye bye.